Good evening, buenas tardes. My name is Chemi Rosado-Seijo, as you heard. I am a socially engaged artist from and working in Puerto Rico and also living in Puerto Rico. And I'm going to present La Perla Portrait Kite Festival. La Perla, which means the pearl in English, is an improvised community built in the northern outskirts of Old San Juan. Since Spanish colonial times, people have lived in these grounds just outside the walls that used to protect the city. But it was not until the 20th century that the community truly underwent a rapid growth. During the 30s, 40s, and 50s, more and more families from around the island moved to this strip of land, mainly because it was close to the new jobs that the growing modern city will provide them. Most shantytowns or barriadas, we call them in Puerto Rico, La Perla is also known as El Hoyo. Sorry. I'm really fucked that up. La Perla, La Perla, which means the pearl in English, I should say previously, is an improvised community built in the northern outskirts of Old San Juan. I just say so? Yeah, really, really nervous. As most shantytowns or barriadas in Puerto Rico, La Perla, which is also known as El Hoyo, the hole in English, was erected and shaped by the needs of working class people and had no formal education. Also, like most barriadas, it carries a negative stigma that has been supported by the media, the government, and society in general. However, La Perla is located in one of the most beautiful and desired sites in Puerto Rico. This steep slope outside the Old San Juan walls oversees the rocky coastline of the Atlantic Ocean and has two national historic forts on each side, Fort San Cristobal and Fort San Felipe del Morro. El Morro is one of the most frequented places in the island, not only for its historical value, but also because the green field in front of it is the ideal place to fly kites. I consider these two facts, La Perla's popular pseudonym, El Hoyo, the hole, and the popularity of El Morro Fort's grounds for kite flying in order to acknowledge and celebrate La Perla, the most famous barriada on the islands of Puerto Rico. In doing so, I intend to do a collaborative aesthetic spectacle that reflects the community's identity. We will fly kites made by the residents of La Perla, everyone at the same time and with the same length of the thread, so that the topography of the community will be reflected on the sky while each handmade kite provides its individual imprint. It will be almost as beautiful as the community itself. This collaboration will generate a work of art reflecting the community's identity, but more than that, it will bring new interpersonal relationships and possibilities for each participant and for the community by uniting in a common goal, a festival, a collaboration, an artwork that shows the beauty of its spontaneous architecture, which I like so, so much. Spontaneous architecture where we can see the history of the community, its organic urbanism, and improvised design or architecture. Improvised communities built by the residents themselves have the beauty of their organic ways and history. I do admire very, very much the minimal effect on the topography and the efficiency in dealing with space inside and outside of their houses. I just find them amazing. For me, these communities are pure design. This admiration for the aesthetics of necessity, the pure design or spontaneous architecture present in communities such as La Perla, El Cerro, and others alike, is one of the main reasons why I've been working within some barriadas in Puerto Rico for the past 10 years. For example, since 2002, we started a project in El Cerro, the hillside. For this project, we proposed the residents of the barriada to paint their houses in different shades of green in order to pay a tribute to the way they have maintained the topography of the mountains where their community stands. The project also included the active participation of the residents, workshops, and other activities, including a festival or public presentation to the general public. Another community-based piece that is really relevant to my Creative Capital project is La Perla Bowl, located on the northern part of the community. It's La Perla community. This is an on-site sculpture. Was also improvised, mostly done with materials recovered on site. It is a skateboarding bowl during the week and an actual pool on the weekends. Inaugurated in 2006, the La Perla Bowl has gained international recognition, mostly in the skateboarding industry. It's been featured in many magazines, musical videos, TV shows, movies, and has given a chance for many people, inners and outsiders, to learn how to skate, swim, chill, or just play in and out of the structure. With the ball, La Perla, yeah. With the ball project, we have developed relationship with many residents of La Perla, and that's one of the advantages that we have now when presenting the La Perla Portrait Kite Festival to the community. They already know us, or at least they know what we're capable of doing, and that we're crazy too. A particular challenge will be to shut down the electricity in the area during the festival. That's why I need to ensure the support of local government agencies. We also need the collaboration of private sponsors in order to provide the neighbors with a dependable alternative source of electricity while the kites are flying and the festival is going on. The La Perla Portrait Kite Festival will be done, hopefully, next January, while the San Sebastián Street Festival, the biggest festival in Puerto Rico, is celebrated in Old San Juan. This is beneficial for the project because all national, government, municipal, and media attention will be directed towards Old San Juan. The project will be shown the day of the event, live around the world through the internet, so that most people can see the project live, of course, while La Perla is flying on the sky. The same La Perla, which is Maelo Rivera, made famous since the 70s on a salsa song where he described the beauty of its architecture and of its people. And recently, more recently, the urban pop band called Calle 13 made another great song with Ruben Blades, the singer, where they say, the song goes, down there in the hole, in the crack, where all the windows and doors are open and flowers grow by the dozen. And I would like to add to that, where we can unite and show our beauty on the sky. So thank you very much. And I didn't mention, but I need money, power generators, venues to show it, places to exhibit, book possibility afterwards, video documentaries or whatever. Thank you.